Hello students, it's me Mohan sir. Welcome back to my YouTube channel Gauli Science Nepal. Today I'm going to teach you about the blood vessels of the human body. Okay, let's talk about that blood vessels. Okay, you know blood vessels. Blood vessels means the pipe-like structures. They are the pipe-like structure through which blood flows. That means the pipeline structures which forms the systems in our body and through which the blood flows. These pipeline structures they are called the blood vessels. Mostly the blood vessels they are divided into three types. There are three types of blood vessels in our body, in the body of human body. First one is artery, second one vein, and last one is capillaries. Almost there are three types of blood vessels which are present in the human body. Okay, first let's talk about that artery. Okay, artery means that is the blood vessel, or this is the blood vessel. Artery is the blood vessels which carries blood away from the heart. Artery is the blood vessels that is also pipe-like structure. Blood vessels which carry or that carries blood away from the heart, they are called the arteries, in singular artery. And similarly vein means that is also the blood vessel, that is also, or this is also the type of blood vessels which carries blood towards the heart, and these pipeline structure, and they are called the veins. And last one is capillaries. Capillaries are the microscopic. They can be seen by our naked eye. So we can say that the microscopic structures, and they are very narrow structure or microscopic structure which connect or that connect that arterioles and venules, or that is the bridge of that artery and vein that lies in between arterioles. Arterioles means you know the branches of that artery, and arterioles and venules, that capillary or there lies in between arterioles and venules. Arterioles is the branches of that arteries, and venules in the branches of that veins. Also, that capillaries they lie in between arterioles and venules. Okay, now I'm going to talk about that artery. Okay, let's see. Artery. That arteries has or they have, or artery has thick wall in comparison to that of vein. That arteries that has thick wall. Its wall, this outermost wall, that is thick. This one is thick wall. This is thick wall. And similarly, as we compared with vein, the veins they have, or it has, vein has thin wall. Their inner wall that is thin walled. And that artery that carries pure blood. You know, last time we had talked about that pulmonary artery, and that pulmonary artery that carries the deoxygenated blood, or that means impure blood. Except that pulmonary artery, all the arteries they carry what? Pure blood. That means all arteries they carry pure blood. Pure blood means what? You know, that is oxygenated blood. We can say that the pure blood artery carries pure blood or oxygenated blood. And similarly, that veins carries the impure blood. That veins carry the impure blood. You know, that one vein that named that pulmonary vein. That pulmonary veins that carries the pure blood from lungs to heart. But except that pulmonary vein, all veins they carry the impure blood. They carry impure blood. That means towards the heart. That means all veins carries impure blood except the pulmonary veins. That pulmonary vein then only carry the pure blood in the body. Okay, and similarly, it is the structure. There is the part-like structure, that innermost part. As you compare that innermost part, that path-like structure of that artery and that vein, that path-like structure, that is called the lumen. We can say that that is called the lumen. L-U-M-E-N, lumen. And this one is also called the lumen. And the lumen of that artery, that let's see here, that is very narrow. That is narrow. But if you compare with the lumen of that vein, the lumen of that vein, that is wider than that of the lumen. That is much wider than that of the artery. And similarly, the wall of the arteries, that consists of three layers. The innermost layer, that is called the tunica, 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 interna, tunica interna. And similarly, that middle one, that is the middle one, that is known as tunica, tunica media, media. And the innermost, that is that innermost, sorry, that is the outermost, that outermost layer, that is known as tunica, externa, externa. Altogether, there are three types of layers that compose the wall of the artery. And similarly, such types of structure, that such types of layers, they are also present in that vein also. As we compare the layers of that veins and the wall, the three layers of that three layers which are present in the veins, they are slightly thinner in nature, as we compare with the layers of that artery. That such types of that tunica interna and tunica media, tunica externa, they are also present in the veins, but they are slightly thinner in that vein. Okay, similarly, the blood pressure inside that artery, that is very high as you compare to that of vein. That means the artery that carries the pure blood, and the pressure of that pure blood is very high. That means the speed of the pure blood is very high. So the blood flows with high pressure, with high speed in that artery. And similarly, vein carries the impure blood, and the speed of that impure blood is very slow. So the impure blood in that vein, that exerts less pressure in there, that inner wall. So the blood flows with low speed in that vein. Okay, for that the speed of blood, that is slow in the vein. So there must be the chance of backflow of blood in the vein, as the speed of blood, that is slow in the vein. So in order to prevent that backflow of blood in that vein, there are some structures which named, that valves, VALVES valves, they are present in the veins, because the speed of that impure blood, that is the speed of impure blood, that is slow, and there is a more chance of backflow of blood. So valves are present there to prevent the backflow of blood. But in that artery, there is the blood pressure is very high, so there is no chance of backflow of blood. So the valves, they are absent in the artery. Okay, similarly, the arteries, they are deep seated inside the muscles. They are deep seated, DEEP, deep, SEATED, seated. They are deep seated in the muscle. Deep seated in the muscle means they are lie inside the muscle. That means the blood pressure of the that artery, they have high blood pressure. That means inside that artery, and the blood flows with high speed or high blood pressure. So that blood exerts very high pressure. So in order to prevent the bursting of that arteries, they are deep seated inside the muscle. They are present inside the muscle, and that muscle has to bear the high pressure of that artery. And similarly, vein, they are superficial. they are lie beneath the skin. That means the blood pressure in the vein, that is there is not high blood pressure is that carries impure blood. The speed of impure blood that is very slow, so the blood pressure in that vein is low. So that veins they lie beneath the skin. That means their position is superficial in our body. Okay, similarly, the capillaries they lie in between the arterioles and the venules. This one is the artery, or you can say that the branch of artery, that is arterioles, 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 and that right hand side, this one is the venules, 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 and between that the branches of arterioles, and the branches of veins, venules, that capillary they lie. The main function of that capillaries is to exchange the materials like carbon dioxide, oxygen, or digestive food materials, and the waste materials between the blood and the cells. Their main function is to exchange the materials, exchange the materials. Okay. Uh, Today this much. If you like this video, you can share it, you can like it, and we will meet in another video. Okay, today this much. Thank